That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So, thank you, World of Pisces. Real season. My mama is a Pisces. She just celebrated her 65th birthday. That's
happy
so
birthday,
dope.
your mama.
I know that's right. What's up, Yellow Bad in the building?
Yellow
we
Bad
can't start without you, girl.
527.
We can't start this thing without you, girl. So, let's go ahead and get this thing started. You ready, Shay?
I'm ready, boo. I'm ready. What's going on?
All right, here we go, y'all.
All right.
Hold on.
What's up, 601 Unstoppable 305? What's going on? Pretty Jean Mills. Freeze me up.
I know.
I like the name.
It's been so long. Glad we was here last week, right?
We was here last week.
And the week before.
No, I think we missed a week.
Okay, the week before last we wasn't here. But last week we was here. So
but what's up, y'all? What's up? Okay, so we about to get started.
Let's go ahead and go. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, podcasters, YouTubers, IGers, Facebookers, Twitterers, and Twitchers. This is Brains and Beauty times 2.
I'm Shayla.
And I'm Miami. And this is podcast episode 131. 31 episodes, you guys. We want to thank y'all for on this journey with us from episode 1 to 131. That's a lot of episodes.
That is a lot of episodes. It is. And some of y'all, again, some of these names we're seeing because we've seen them numerous times. So y'all joined a couple of lives or quite a bit of lives, and we appreciate y'all. People like Yellow Bad 527, Frederick McCoy, Trill Talk, and it's others, but we appreciate y'all. And even for those who are just joining or who's only come a couple of times or stayed for a little bit. Look, we appreciate y'all too. We completely understand y'all got lives and y'all got stuff to do, but we appreciate y'all for even hopping in for that brief moment or however long y'all in here. But basically, this week we can't move no further until we say this. Until we talk about this.
This is the main PSA for the night.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay, so just in case y'all did not know, it's Pisces gang. Okay, it's all about the Pisces this week. All about the Pisces this week. Mm-hmm. And why? Because my dog
and my dog,
we are both sharing a birthday this week. We both have our birthdays this week. So Miami's is Friday.
My birthday is Friday.
Absolutely. So she's March 4th.
And Shayla's birthday is Saturday. And she is March 5th.
Absolutely.
I mean, how dope is that though?
I know. It's crazy. I think it's still crazy to say, like, we met that long ago and our birthday just happened to be a day apart. That's crazy.
Apart. So this week is our birthdays, you guys. Just say happy birthday to your girls. You feel me? Just shout it out there. But so this week is our birthdays. We're gonna do a few things. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go with the flow. Y'all, do y'all have friends? Okay, is it just me?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Is it just me? Or is it like, do you have friends in your circle too that would text you and say, hey, I need you to get dressed up. Do not wear no hats. Get dressed up with no hats. Do y'all have friends like that and you have to text and be like, hey, we going out. I want you to get dressed up. And please don't wear no hats. Because I have a friend I just did that to me.
Oh yeah. You gotta tell her because look, y'all. I think when we tend to get older, right? We get real used to like doing stuff comfy. Like when back in the day, if y'all knew Angie at all, if y'all go back to, or find her on Facebook, anything like that, let me tell y'all. Okay, my dog did it up every day. You hear what I say? Every day. There wasn't a day, an event, an outing, or nothing that she wasn't. I mean. She set the bar. You feel me? When people were coming to the club, you wanted to see what she had on. You wanted to see what she was coming with this week, okay? Because she was making her own clothes. There wasn't no going to the store. There wasn't none of that. It was always heels. You never saw a flat. Like, you didn't catch her in flats unless she was like, you just happened to catch her at a grocery store or something like that. But other than that, she dressed up all the time. So when we get older, we kind of get more comfortable. We start wearing our jeans, our sweats. So me and her have definitely fallen into that Okay, we lived that life when we was younger.
Yeah, true.
And now we keep it casually cute. So this one, and you tell her there's a dress code somewhere. Normally she gonna tell you, yeah, I know that, but I'm gonna do this because this is what I want to do. So she gonna wear her fitted. She gonna wear her. Now she may, she go do some jeans and stuff. She might throw on the heel, but sometimes she'll even come to flat because she just don't care. Like she gonna do what she want to do.
I try to always throw on the heel though, but sometimes I do have a flat.
But you gotta tell her, look, baby, this is something we're going to, and you cannot wear your hat this time. You cannot wear flats this time. You have to dress up. And especially because it's her birthday. Like, I want to make sure she gets good pictures, all of that. Like, she talking about, so she ain't do nothing for her birthday. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, because I have a lot going on.
We are not our friend. We are not friends if I just sit here and let you just not do whatever. Like, we're going to do something.
Listen. Okay, true, all that. Okay. However, the question is, back to the question. Am I the only person that have to be alerted when it's time to go out to really dress up and throw that hat away and put your hat away? Do you guys have friends out there who you have to alert and say, hey, we going out. By the way, we need you to dress up, though. Don't come out here half dressed or with a hat on and some jeans. No. We want you to dress up. And half of the times I be like, I don't even know what dress up even means. Like, but I do have some cute little dresses in there, I gotta just figure it out, child.
She gonna figure it out because she doing something for her birthday. I don't know what she's talking about. We doing something, and
but my birthday is a big day, and on my birthday, you guys will see whatever. But it's just, yeah. But my next PSA, my next PSA for tonight, y'all know how this go. Before we start anything, I want to make sure I show y'all my sparkling water every single week. This is nothing new. This is not nothing that I've seen nobody else do. This is what Angela does. This is what Angela does. This is what Miami does, and she samples sparkling water. Oh, because I saw somebody. We gonna talk about what I'm drinking tonight. So the flavor tonight that I'm trying, you guys, is called Black Raspberry, 2 Z's. So I'm saying it just like I'm reading it. Black Raspberry by LaCroix. And I've never tried this. I barely like to drink them all the time because they was in the headlines like a year or two ago for having pesticides in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
So I doubt if they're pesticide-y. Hopefully they're still not. Hopefully they ain't. But taste test for tonight. Black raspberry. Let's see.
And this is sparkling water. Okay.
And this is a sparkling water.
I can smell this one too.
You can smell it?
I can smell this one. I can't smell all the ones you tried, but I can definitely smell this one. All right.
This one has like a powder taste to it. Like if the black
like you have to shake it up? Like you need to shake it up before you drink it?
Like a
Okay, it sounds like you need to shake them up. Or they need to be cold.
I don't know. I don't like the aftertaste of it.
So maybe it's just the flavor you don't like.
Black raspberry. So I guess it's blackberry and raspberry together. But not one of my faves.
Okay.
But it does have like a little hint. I like the strength. The strength of it is very there. But it's
just
cool.
In case y'all are first, this is
what I do.
She love her sparkling.
Every week.
She loves her sparkling. I'm not a sparkling drink, so I don't try.
Yeah.
But she loves her sparkling. She do this every week, so she tries something new. So if y'all into sparkling water, y'all
gotta catch me every week. I bring something new to the podcast.
And she's also into more healthier options. So she tries to bring,
Yeah, try to bring some options.
We're not bringing Hennessy and Yak and all that stuff on here. Like,
Yeah, no.
We don't do that.
No.
All right.
I can't even put my finger in that without it burning. So why would I swallow it? No, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
But no, so sparkling water, that's done. So shout out to LaCroix with the black raspberry.
Oh, and speaking of this drink, I actually went to the wine festival, the South Beach Wine or Sobe Black Fest, the wine festival last week. And it was cool. Anybody who has ever been or has not been, basically they shut down a portion of the beach and you get your tickets. And basically a whole bunch of vendors are out there and you're just trying all of their different products. So it was literally, I think it's like a 3 or 4 hour thing. You're literally just trying everything. So it's a very quick way to get very, very drunk, obviously, because you're trying not only wine, but you're trying. They actually had like Hennessy and bourbon and whiskey and other things out there as well.
Was it hot out there?
It was hot. Now, it wasn't like I had on jeans and I wasn't like burning or sweating like that.
Oh, you wasn't sweating at all.
But it was hot though. Like that sun was beaming. But they had a lot of areas of a shelter and they had 2 big tents that were completely covered and it felt like there was air in there. So nice. It was a nice little thing.
And they had water too.
And they definitely had water
stations.
Yeah, they definitely had that.
I'm like, you thinking if you have like a wine festival, you got to have water.
Oh yeah, they had plenty of water. They had water everywhere.
Yeah.
So if y'all have never been, it was actually cool to try. Because again, if you're not a wine drinker or if you're not a liquor drinker, and you don't really know what you like, those kind of things are good to go to for you to kind of test it and see. And there's a couple of things I'm actually gonna buy because I liked them. They were good, and I would have never tried them had I not gone to something like that. So next year, if y'all ever interested in something like that, it ain't cheap. But it's, I would say, based off of what you get and your little freebies, and every station is giving away something. It was worth the money, and I had a good time.
Okay.
I didn't get drunk. I did get a little sleepy. Anybody who know me know what's up. Okay. But yeah, I did get a little sleepy, but I wasn't drunk. I was good.
Okay.
So y'all should check that out next year if you are in South Beach.
If you in South Beach. So the next thing I want to hint real quick before we get into our topics for the night is one, it is Women's History Month. This whole month of March. It's always in the best birthday month ever to celebrate all women. So y'all know I'm a big advocate for women. I'm like anything women, like I'm on board for, even when it comes to me being right now in Christian hip hop and gospel rap. Like I'm all for advocating for the women. Like they have not met Angela the Advocator yet. They don't even see in Miami. Like, I don't think they understand how I'm up in here about to start talking about it, because it's very sad how they view women in Christian hip hop and how they view women in gospel rap, how they view women in gospel hip hop. However, but I'm here and it will be light show, not today, but very soon. So,
okay. Forewarning.
You know, because it's crazy, but they don't know that an advocate is in the building. Like, not just for women, just for things that are just wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. That needs to be righted.
Gotcha.
Righted.
Okay.
You feel me? Right. Miami Heat is the number 1 in the East, and that's all I'm going to say. We're going to move on to the topic. Shout out to my Miami Heat.
They number 1 fan.
We are the number 1 team in the East right now. So y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm a sports head as well. And, you know, I love my Miami teams. It ain't nothing like them. So shout out to my Heat, who is number 1 in the East. And y'all bring y'all best team. Y'all ain't going to make it.
Oh, Lord.
But shout out to YouTube right now, who joined in. Twitter joined in. Facebook has joined in. IG Live is here. So let's go ahead and start episode 131.
All right.
With first topic for tonight. We want y'all to chime in your comments. We get to see the comments from all over, not just on IG Live. We see comments on Twitter. We see comments from Twitter, from Facebook, from YouTube. So just put them in the comments. We get to see everything and put them on the screen as well. So
okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So first topic of the night, guys. All right. So when your birthday comes around, and I'm saying this because it's our birthday week.
For sure.
When your birthday comes around, is there anything that you struggle with? Whether it's accepting as you're getting older, or is there anything that you struggle with as your birthday comes around? And this is not just to Angie, this is to everybody, y'all.
Yeah.
TJ Forbes in the building. What's up?
What, like TJ?
T Forbes the third.
That's like TJ.
Happy early birthday, Angie.
Oh, what's up, TJ? Nah, that's him from Faces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, what's up?
It looked like him in the picture. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but it looked like him.
Thank you. And you know, Shayla's birthday on Saturday. So I'm Friday, Shay Saturday.
So what do you struggle with?
What do I struggle with?
As as each year as your birthday goes along, what
Try
do you
to figure out what I want to do. Like, that's one of the struggles. That's not like a struggle, but that's one of them. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm celebrating my life and I want to do something big and always something like nice, but I don't really have to, you know.
Okay.
I feel like I celebrate throughout the year whenever I feel like it, when I want to. I don't wait for my birthday to celebrate life. But it is another year to be grateful for, another year that God has allowed me to see, another year that the count happens. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. I think another year that I struggle with may be like, okay, this is another year I'm getting older. What else am I lacking? And I can say when it comes to like, you know, my husband and my kids and all of that, it's like, okay, another year has came. I'm still not married yet. I'm still not dating yet. I still don't have the kids yet. You know, so I do think about that. Career stuff is always up and down. It could change, it could go away, it could come. I could care less about the career, what I want in career wise. But when it comes to like, I know I want my family and stuff like that. Yeah. I think I do think about that every year because every year I get older. So, you know, I mean, you know, I'm open to love and ready to love and give my love out to a special man who I select, who I think is gonna be so bomb in my life and be my partner in life and be my you know, my teammate. Yeah, like my teammate in his life. And hopefully it's sooner than later. And I look forward to meeting him. But I honestly just think about that. Maybe that'd be one of the things I may struggle with. Okay. Thinking about what I don't have again another year. And that's really it. But it's always tied to my family and a family that I want to have for myself. Yeah. Something I could call my own. You know what I mean? Okay. So. Okay. What's up, Alicia?
So Alicia 6959.
What's up, Hassan just joined in.
What's up, Princess in Paris 95?
Yeah, that's all the things I kind of struggle with every year. What about you?
I think I struggle with, as I get older, I think the only thing that I really struggle with is how when I have kids, like I feel like I'll literally be alone.
Wait, what?
Like when I have kids, I feel like, okay, so all of my friends, literally all of them except for you and maybe one other one, all have children who are like about to graduate high school. Okay. Basically. Okay. And so I'm like, I'm going to be the only one with like an infant. With like a little baby. And I'm literally doing this at, you know, almost 40. And so I don't know. I worry about how that's going to be a little bit.
Like so every year around your birthday, you think about that.
I'm like, okay, another year without having started. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, I'm tired now. Like, I don't know how I'm going to handle this.
I know.
I really don't. Like, when I have, like, I love being around children. Anybody who is around me and, like, who knows me, like, I love being around good children. Let me rephrase that. Well-behaved children. So when I'm around them, though, like, I realize how much energy, even when you're not really doing something, you're exerting really. And I'm like, oh my God, like I be falling asleep, like just watching some of their kids sometimes. Like, yeah, how am I gonna how am I gonna do this?
You're gonna do it.
Like,
you're gonna do it. You're gonna pull it.
Oh my God.
Your child is gonna be finally arrived. And I think but I know what you mean. You still gonna be tired. I think we all gonna be tired. But I think, you know, when we finally get our babies, like, I think we're going to find a way.
Girl, that strength going to have to come from above, baby. Because that energy going to have to come from somewhere else. Because I don't know how it's coming from here. Like, I think that's all my mind thinks of. And I think in the last couple of months, like ever since my surgery, I feel like I've been thinking about that more and more and more. Like, girl, it's approaching so much. It's around the corner more than I've ever thought it was. Yeah. And if and just in case, I guess people who haven't been on here before, I've had surgery recently, and it's supposed to help me with having children. So, but I can't try really until towards the end of the year. I can't actively try. So I'm like, oh my God, I'll literally basically be 40 when I have a kid. And I'm like,
possibly, Shay.
Girl, it'll be basically 40. I'll be
no,
basically
it's not.
40.
You don't know that.
I'll be basically 40. To me, a year from 40 is 40. You're close. Okay, you're close. And I already feel like after 8 p.m. I'm 40 already anyway. That's how I feel. So I don't know. That's one thing that I think I struggle with every year. But this year in particular, I'm truly like, I don't like to say it gives me anxiety because I don't like to claim things like that. But
you think about it's okay.
I think about it a lot.
You should.
I do.
You should, girl. Like I always tell you, I'm not here to throw water on your flames. But baby, at least you got the husband.
I know.
With the sperm ready to go. Because this one has to actually find a person to lock in with the person, to marry the person, to get pregnant with the person, baby, I got steps where I have to date to find the person. You know what I mean? Like,
and again, so, I think about those things. Like, I know, you can't be.
But I know for me, it's what, like I told you 2 episodes ago.
Yes, you
did. Just because my situation may look a little different from it does not take away the point that that's one of your realities. You know what I mean? And you should feel like that, despite you already having your man in place. You know what I mean? So what? But you still have your struggles of what you deal with mentally on your end. You know what I mean? And it's natural. I think the more we get older, you know, people, we in our 30s, like we not 22. You know, we're not 25. We are in our 30s and we still strive and look forward to be moms. So I know I do.
Yeah.
You know? But you know, I strive to see who this dude finna be. I don't know who he finna be, but I look forward to meeting him.
Princess in Paris 95 says, "Girl, Janet was 50. You okay?"
Exactly. Tell her again. She'll be all right.
Janet had the money to have help, baby. We don't put people who can just pass them off to the next person when they tired. Okay, I ain't gonna have that. It's just gonna be me.
Alicia 6959. When it's your time, you will be surprised. And I
pray that. I pray that. I truly do. And
I wanted to be a surprises too.
I pray that energy just divinely comes on. It just comes from just everywhere. Just
it will.
Oof. I'll be like, ooh,
and
baby.
You got to remember too, it takes a tribe to raise a child. So you won't be by yourself, and you just gotta.
I would be.
You don't know that. Why you keep saying you're gonna be by yourself? You have no idea how life gonna be by the time you birth the baby and how the baby come out. You have no idea how life gonna be, Shay.
Yes.
You don't know. So, but you do know that you got people surrounding you that can help you whenever that time comes around.
That's true.
So moving on. Next topic.
Oh, and of course, y'all, anybody who's new, if y'all don't know how this goes, we have topics are already pre-picked and stuff that we want to discuss. Yeah. But again, if there's any topics that you want us to talk about tonight, and again, we talk about life, relationships, anything that's not gossip. Okay, anything that will actually help people that we can talk through, work through, whatever. That's what we talk about on here, as long as it's not gossip related. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll flip this question because this question is kind of already in my notes, but it's kind of in a different way about the new trend of men. Not even a trend. That's the wrong word to say. A new thing that we're realizing that men are filing for divorce.
Yes.
Right.
And Princess in Paris just brought it up.
Yeah. So Princess in Paris brought up the new information about Delicious and her husband Raymond. Mm-hmm. And that's his last name, Raymond.
Raymond Santana.
Oh yeah, Santana. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the new information about that, it's heartbreaking to hear that, you know, because you always want to root for everybody to make it to the end, and you want to root for love, and sometimes love just hey, sometimes things just happen and things just don't work out. So whatever they have to do to figure out on their end to get it together, you know, prayers up for that, to get through whatever that strength is needed to get through. But it's just like, this is the second time we hearing a man divorce a woman.
Yeah, actually men filing, when normally it's not. It's the other way around.
It's always the women filing for divorce. So to know that a man is filing for divorce again. So I think the first filing we found out was it Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre filed.
Yeah. and then Devon Franklin from Megan Good, and then now we hear Raymond Santana foul from Delicious. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's like a new trend or nothing, but it just kind of shows that, you know, sometimes us women, we don't have to take the initiative to do it. Sometimes some men just want to be out as well, you know. And it's a good and bad thing, because on the good side of it, it shows that men just won't sit in there. They when they're ready to go, at least they tell you they're ready to go. They're not just dragging you along for the ride. At least you know where they're at in their intentions. You know, that's a positive thing I can find about it. But it's just sad because they are the leaders in the households, and they're supposed to be the one trying to keep it together. But again, you never know what people go through behind closed doors. You never know what somebody limit is in their life, in their marriage, and their relationships. And you know, was it sad when I heard about it? Of course, because I want, you know, of course I root for everybody, not just hers. I want everybody to be in love. You know what I mean? I want everybody to find their partner. So yeah, but I just noticed that it's kind of like a new thing. Like, men are okay with filing for the divorce.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Because you're married.
I mean, it's different. I guess you don't normally hear about the men file. It's normally a woman who says, "I'm out. I'm done. I can't take this no more." But again, I feel like it should be both ways. If you know, if he's not happy or whatever the case may be, I think there's a way. There's a way to go about it, I think. And I think a lot of times we act in anger in that moment, in the moment that we're upset, in the moment that we're not getting our way, and we feel like we're just frustrated and all that. I feel like we tend to act out, and I hope that is not what he did. But you know, again, that's their private life and their private business, and
we'll never know.
I pray that they keep it that way,
as discreet as possible.
Yeah, because the moment you tell a little bit of information, you're inviting people in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say people mind your business and blah blah blah. I don't have nothing to say if you're going to tell things about what's going on in your own personal life. Again, don't nobody. It ain't none of our business what happened with them. I just hope that whatever it is, however it ends, they end up on the better side of things.
Yeah, I hope it's no extra pain. You know what I mean? Because again, they both have kids before each other. You know, like, she has daughters. He has kids too. So it's always about the children too. And now it's like social media.
Exactly.
And their kids are grown enough to be on social media
and to understand,
to see what was out here and what's going on. So you know, shout out to Delicious for having the strength to even come out and say it, because some people would just deal with it privately. And I know all the things she does is sometimes on top of that purposeful, so she can help somebody else. I know that for sure. That's what she's about to do. So anything she's about to say is about to try to get relatable, to make sure other women can feel the same way. To not stay in things that they're not supposed to be in, and not be afraid to agree with the husband to divorce, or to realize, okay, we really had this issue. We probably thought it was going to be gone, and it's still not here. So instead of going through these years and trying to fake it to make it, let's just cease it right now, because we see that it's bigger than what we both can probably handle. You know, so like I say, strength, prayers up to her children, their children, his children, and they're just a family, because it's a lot of social media, it's a lot of faces on that. You know what I mean? A lot of ears, a lot of mouths that are about to be talked about it, and it's just it's sad. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think them coming out to start talking about it is the starting of the process of the healing part. You know, like Megan Good, like when she started talking about it,
a lot of times helps you to heal but you know, I also think it's a slippery slope, because again, you invite strangers and people who don't need to really know your business and don't need to be invited into that part of your life and all that stuff into it as well. So again, I understand going through stuff with your husband, because if you've been married, you know, there's always stuff that's going to happen. However, you know, you just got to be smart about you got to be smart about how you handle it, because again, it doesn't just affect you. How you deal with it affects the people that live with you, your children, whoever else, you know what I'm saying? And so you just got to be mindful of those things. But I pray that they both whatever it is that they're seeking and they want, and that
they get it.
That they get what they want
they
out
get
of
it.
this.
They get it.
And they grow from it. Because again, all of this is about growing.
Yeah, it's all about growth.
All of it.
I always want the best for her. That's my girl from afar. And is it sad to hear about it? Yeah, like I said, but at the same time, I want people happy too, though. I don't want people in marriages that they are just. I'd rather for you to be single than to be broken, to be hurt all the time, to be disappointed all the time, like to not.
I agree with that.
And you know what I mean? I'd rather for you to go through it. So like I said, I know for sure what she's about to do with it. She will bring light to a lot of things that a lot of women are about to agree with her and feel free knowing that they are not the only ones who can feel like that. Because is it embarrassing? Yeah, because okay, 2 years in, dang, they getting a divorce, but why be 20 years in and just unhappy and just sad, a sad case?
Yeah,
I'd rather you get out of it in 2 years than 20. You know what I mean? So shout out to her, both of them. And like I said, my thing is, no matter how messy it gets, I just hope that it's educational for other women, for other couples to learn from this and see that it is okay. It is okay if you are facing that. And if you are facing certain red flags that it just need to be clipped. You know what I mean? So, and again, she has daughters to stand for. Like, you don't want to be in something like that too, that whatever it was happening or is happening, that could affect your kids in the long run.
Yeah.
Like, it is a real thing for kids to be affected by broken relationships, no matter if that man is in the house. Like I got a friend who grew up with her dad in the house. It didn't mean nothing. Just like it didn't mean nothing for my dad to not be in the house. It was either I didn't see a dad in the house or my friend who saw the dad in the house, but she saw brokenness. You know what I mean? So either way it go, it really doesn't matter. It's all about being healthy in the house. No matter if it's one parent or two parents. So you raising daughters, she don't have a son. She got all daughters. You raising daughters to be these type of women, you definitely don't want to show these daughters how it is to take certain things from men and vice versa. Maybe he felt like he didn't want to show his kids something that, you know what I mean? Something that she possessed. So it could go both ways. But my thing is, I know this thing's about to be educational and I know she's going to use it for good. And I just pray her strength along the way because they already tearing her up about it.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep tearing her up about it. And that's just, that's what comes with it.
Yeah. It comes with the territory.
And, like I said, strength, sending triple, quadruple strength to her and him. So they could just freely separate and keep going on with their lives.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So that's that topic.
Absolutely. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shout out to you, Princess, for bringing it up.
Princess of Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. So this is a fun. This is a. You ready for this one?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
What's up?
So, ladies and gents, would you rather? Not would you rather. What is like the best way to go? Would you rather have like a girl's trip or a guy's trip or a romantic trip with your boo? If you had to go on a trip, would you
prefer friendship over vacation, basically?
Yeah, would you prefer a friend, whether it's a all guys trip, all girls trip, or you rather go with your boo thing or your husband or your wife? If you can leave,
I know my husband probably looking like, I know you ain't pondering.
If you can leave this weekend, would it rather be with the girls' trip or the guys' trip, or with your boo, significant other, partner, all of that? Like, which would you choose?
I feel like this is a setup question.
Why is it a setup question?
I feel it's a setup because there's so many ways that this question can go wrong for me. But okay, so I'm just going to answer.
All expense paid.
All expense paid. Ooh.
Let me reframe the question again.
Okay.
So all expense paid. You are free to go on a trip with either a group, either with your girls, or if you're a guy, with the fellas. All expense paid. Or would you rather go with your husband or your wife or your girl or your guy or
all
your partner?
All expense paid for all the friends or just me?
Just all expense paid. All expense paid. You get to choose the trip. And the decision is either you choose for the group of friends, or you choose for your boo thing? So Alicia, while you pondering, Alicia 6959 said your boo thing, it makes a relationship stronger. Freeze me up said the wife. I know that's right. Who else we got? Dang, I can never scroll up.
Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going through all the different people who are waving on here. Okay, no. So no, it started with freeze me
scroll
up.
all the way back up. All the way.
What's up? I am Looney Ford.
No, I mean at the bottom.
Oh.
The girls.
Because I can get a new... Oh, I'm so done with Princess. Princess!
But yeah, so to rephrase the question one more time before we move on to the next one, before Shayla answers and before I answer. Okay. The question is, you get an all expense paid trip. Now, either you can go with all of your closest girlfriends or your guy friends if you're a fella, if you're a guy, or you go with your boo. You go with your partner, your husband, your wife, your girl, your guy. Which trip are you taking? The group trip with the homies, or are you taking the boo trip with your partner? Y'all put that in the thing. Okay. What's up, Miss Ship?
Let's see. Grand Way Shower, what's up? Okay, so I'm gonna have to say the Bay. I'm gonna have to say Baecation.
Okay.
I was pondering. This is why I was pondering. Okay, it was just, I was weighing a couple things out. So me and him is just two people, right? Me and him just two people. Friends, that's probably 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. That's a lot. You know, that's a huge sum for all expenses paid. You feel what I'm saying? To go anywhere. So that's why I was kind of going back and forth.
You thinking about the tribe?
Yeah, like me and Bae can always, you know, we could much more rather afford me and Bae doing something together than a whole group of 15 plus girls going somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So I was weighing, but you know, I do got my husband. My husband, I gotta go with Bae. I gotta go with Bae all day. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. It's a different kind of trip. And I guess it's also what kind of trip that you are really in the need for at the time.
Well, that's true too.
Again, you know what I'm saying? Because
this is true.
Sometimes you need a friends trip. Friends trip and Bae trip is on two different levels. Like,
this is true.
What do you need right now? And I need a Bae trip bad right now. Sorry, Bae. I need a Bae trip bad. Like, I love my girls, but yeah. And I say this too. Me and my girls can go and do anything anywhere. Like when you have a group of friends, we don't have to go far. But when you have those personalities that just click, the smallest and littlest place that could be so whack is so fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've proven that on numerous occasions.
Amen.
It can literally be three of us and we be having a blast. Yes. And go somewhere with a whole bunch of people and be like, we could have stayed home. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
So that's why I'm saying. So I'm gonna stick with Bae. What about you? And don't you dare say, "Oh, I can't say Bae because I don't have no Bae." If you had a Bae, which one would you choose?
Girl, if I had my man, like he's like, no, I'm not just dating no little lame-o. I'm talking about he's my man. Like I'm traveling with him, so he got to be my man. I'm not traveling with no stranger. So he's my man. Stranger. You know, I'm looking forward to like seeing where we finna go with this. Like, I am just like, kiki, honey, we are going on a trip. What? We get to do everything. What? I'm with what Alicia said. It just makes the relationship stronger. And if it's gonna be all, we get to eat everything we want to eat. We get to do all the excursions because you know I'm Mrs. Excursion when we go out of town. So I want to do every excursion. I want to try every little thing we could do. I want all the events. I want a full day of events, like from 10 a.m. to like 5. If it's free,
you doing it all.
Oh, I want the biggest suite. Like I want all of that. If it's expense paid.
And I think that's the thing. Like when I'm going to all expense paid means I get to do anything. That means I get to have the most amazing view.
Yeah.
I don't want to be looking at the most amazing view with my homegirl. I'm not trying to be funny. Like I don't want to do that. Like I want to be hugged up with Bday where there's something gonna happen after this. Like,
yes, it's true.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm on. So
yeah. So couples trip for sure.
Baecation,
So
absolutely.
we got YouTube checking in with a comment, and this Soldier Man, he said, if I was in a relationship, of course, I would take my lady friend, even if it's a couples trip. But as a single man, I wouldn't mind going with my male friends too. And again, it's all about, I guess, where you.
It's
like
about
Shayla
where you
said,
are in life at that very
and where
moment,
you are,
and what you need. Because sometimes you need, like, sometimes I need a friend's trip to get away from Bday for a minute. Like,
true.
Ooh, you aggravating my soul. I just need a day. I need a day or two
true.
or 3 or 4 and come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it all depends on where you are in that moment. So again, we don't have to feel bad about it. Sometimes you need a breather.
Get away. Yeah, you need to just get away.
But right now I don't need a breather. So,
and right now, honey, I'll take the trip. That means I'm closer. I'm closer to finding my mister. You feel me? So, because trust me, if I'm going on a trip, he gotta be. I'm going on a trip by myself with him. Like, he gotta be like something special.
Alicia 6959 says, "Girls' night can be every weekend."
Amen.
Girl, that part, okay?
Yeah, but Bday. Shout out to Bar Greasy. Bday could be weekend too.
It could, but normally Bdays.
No,
you need so much more than a day.
Okay,
so much more than a day.
All right,
it's been proven.
All right.
Yeah,
but yeah, so Bday is a album series from a local artist here named Bar Greasy, and it's all about relationship type vibes. So if y'all into that type of music, he's very Miami. It is very Valentine's Day on every song.
On every song. On every song.
In that series, he does a lot of I think he's on series maybe number 4, Bday 4 or something like that. But shout out to Bar Greasy. He's like a cousin, big cuz to me or whatever. So but yeah, I'm taking the couple trip.
You taking the couples trip. Okay.
I see the girls on the weekend, child.
All right, next topic. Next topic, y'all. All right, so let's see. Okay. Is it more important to live close to family and your support system than it is to move away and possibly build a better life, even if it's alone?
Is it better to
be closer to your support system?
Right.
Or I should say, than it is to move away to try to better your life?
You asking me that?
Yeah, of course. I'm asking everybody, but
girl, are you kidding me? I got to go.
Oh my God, deuces.
Okay, so here's why. Because my support system should always be my support system no matter where I'm at. I don't have to be next door to you to be my support system. If that's the case, now we have obligation. Like, now there's things tied to you being my support.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, got you.
My support system should be my support system if I'm in China, if I'm in Hawaii, if I'm in wherever I want to go to better my life. Again, this is the life I have to live. This is my life. They have lived their life. They are living their life. And I never want to be so tribe-minded to where it stunts my growth on what I'm created to do and what I'm created to be a part of. So to answer that question, I mean, that's easy for me only because I have done it already. And the only reason why I'm still in Miami has nothing to do with the family support. Because it's not no family support like that. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, I have people here that are very loving and I'm grateful for those. Yeah, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But when a opportunity opens up for me to have to leave Miami, I am out. I've said that before. I am out of here. I will always love my city. I was always be a part of my city. But I'm cool where I'm at right now until there's a better reason, a better opportunity. Okay. And it shows that I could be in a better position by moving. So, but if it doesn't show I'm gonna be in a better position, not going nowhere. This is where I was born and raised. You know what I mean? But have I left this city before? Absolutely. I left. I went to college. I left college. I did not come back home immediately. I went straight to Atlanta. And I was in Atlanta for probably about 5 or 6. I don't even know how many years. I didn't really count that. But I think 5 or 6 years. You know, I didn't come back home till after those years. You know what I mean? So, and I came back home only because I had a business. I didn't come back home to just come back home. I came back home because I wanted to open a business, which was my hair salon. If it was not for that hair salon, I probably wouldn't have moved back home. You know what I mean? So I'm all for my calling on my life and what I'm called to do and what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. And if that takes me away from people that I actually love, I'm cool with that, because honestly, this is my perspective and my view. I have lost a lot of people that I love already. So going wherever,
yeah,
it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? And those who are left, I feel like will travel to see me, will travel to have different type of trips, will always be there from a phone call away or FaceTime away. And you know, but again, that's my perspective. That's my view only because of how my life goes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
What about you?
What's up, Trill Talk? Okay, I'm gonna read one of a response.
Oh yeah, read a few
saw.
of them. Yeah.
Let's see. King Jezzy Jr. or no, Jez Jr. King Jez Jr. I'm sorry. I agreed with her reply. Since high school, travel college, Orlando, Missouri, Atlanta, just to bed and myself. Always go back and visit family in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always visit. They can always visit. You know, you don't have to always.
Princess of Paris says, Angie, you should be in Atlanta, honestly.
I've been in Atlanta. One, I didn't like the pollen.
Oh, I hated that.
I hated the pollen. The pollen was all at the time. I had a white car, and my car was always yellow. And I used to always have to get it washed. And I developed sinuses from doggone Atlanta. What? I hate my sinus. Like right now, like when I have sinus infections, they get like clogged up. And when I breathe out, I could smell the infection. You know what I mean? Like that's how bad my sinuses get. Like I hate them.
Wow. But,
yeah. I have to go do extremes to even clear that out. To then I have to go get some medicine. Like it comes out of my breathing because I get whatever this pocket thing they want me to have like surgery for it now, but I'm not having surgery for it, not no time soon. What if I lose my smell? That's the possibility.
Oh, that could be.
I mean, you know, in surgery it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah, but
that's
they have to give you worst case scenario.
They have to.
Yeah.
Either I lose my smell or I keep smelling the smell. And I keep taking the medicine. But anything could trigger my sinuses. And when it starts to develop up there, it just develops and it sits. It's almost like a sponge. And it just sits. Yeah. So they want me to get rid of that. But anyway, the different day. We're not on there right now. But anyway, why I hate Atlanta. Don't like it. I mean, would I move back? Yeah, I'll move back for the right opportunity. Sure will, honey. I'll be potting who? Don't care about the pollen. But no, the reason why I didn't like it at the time was I didn't like the pollen. The city was just different at the time when I was there. It was just, I mean, Miami is very materialistic as well, but Atlanta at the time was very materialistic. Like it was, and I'm far from it. And I just felt like I just did not fit in. And I just felt like
it just wasn't your vibe.
It just wasn't my vibe. Like the things that were focused on there was just not my vibe. And it has changed since I've been there. But would I go back? Yeah. Right opportunity. Pew. Gone. Pack it up, girl. M, you ready to go, girl? Because we gone.
Oh, Lord, not M.
Gone. But I'm all with, listen, you got to live your life. And you got to live what you're supposed to do. And you can't live for nobody else's life because they could be gone tomorrow. And then now you're stuck in that whole, well, I wish I would have left in that. Nah, I never want to do that.
Thank you guys for the birthday wishes.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, YouTube. Chad Soldier Man for the birthday shout outs.
So I asked this question because I've been getting so much. To anybody who hasn't been watching, I'm moving soon. And I'm moving on the other side of the country. And I've been getting so much like pushback on moving.
Pushback in what way?
Like not supportive at all, really.
Oh.
And I asked that question because I know I've always like kind of when I got out of school, I came home and literally, guys, to this day, I may have only traveled to like 2 places. Think about it. Okay.
No.
Seriously. I've been to Virginia because I was born there. So that I figure that doesn't count. I've been there. I've been to Atlanta. Wasn't that cracked up about it. It was all right. And I've been to Vegas only because I'm moving there.
In Colorado last year.
In Colorado because we
birthday.
visited.
Yeah.
Because we had a birthday trip. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
so I've always lived here. I've
Yeah.
always been really close to my family. So it's always been really hard for me to make decisions on going somewhere else or trying something else where they weren't there or close, at least, you know? So now that I think people thought for a long time that I wasn't really leaving, and I've been saying this for months, and she's known it for months, and now that it's getting around the corner, and I'm like saying, well, you know, I'm spending the last couple of times with y'all because I'm gonna be out. Everybody's like, what you talking about? Be out. And I'm like, oh my God, I literally told y'all this months ago that I was leaving. And y'all that just telling me you really didn't believe me. And they was like, no, we didn't believe you. Okay, well, it's coming to fruition. And I just haven't really, everybody's been very
everybody
not about this. Not everybody, okay, because this one has been very good about it. My mom was not happy at first.
Yeah.
But she's, you know, she says I'm not happy because obviously I moved close. She moved closer to me, and now I'm moving where she was further away.
Yeah.
But I think from just from friends like Angie and other friends that I have, or very select few of them, have basically just reminded me that, again, your support system is your support system no matter where you go. Obviously, it's different, and the dynamic of that support system will be different. Yeah. However, you should never hinder your growth based off of that, because you'll always either feel some kind of way towards your family about them, or about you not pursuing certain things, your dreams, your goals, whatever, because you stayed around for them.
Yeah.
And so I'm embracing that feeling now. Like, I'm embracing that, yes, I'm gonna cry. I already know me. I'm a ball when it's time to go.
As you
However, I'm also, where I was really scared before, I'm a little more nervous, but I don't feel like nervousness is the bad thing. No. Anything that's new, you know, it should make you nervous.
Amen, girl.
And anything worth going after should make you nervous. Yeah. Because that means it's bigger than what you thought it's
big enough.
Exactly. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm not scared like I was.
Yeah.
So that was why I asked that question, and I was just wondering how everybody else kind of felt about it, and how, you know, because I'm sure a lot of people. I think I'm the only person who has never like really moved anywhere.
Yeah, you mean like actually resided somewhere, had a different license and all of that.
Absolutely, literally been in Florida pretty much all my life.
I know. I found my Georgia license the other day. My license plate in my license. You know, it said Miss 305 on it.
Yes, I remember. Oh, Lord.
I found my license tag, my tag in my license. But Isha said, Shayla, girl, love your life. Your world is up on a whole new level. Amen. God opened a new door for you. It's Shayla season and jump.
Yes, Ish. I love it. Thank you, boo.
This is so true.
Thank you.
What's up, Martez?
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited.
You should
be to see what's going to happen. Again, you can always move. You know, you can always
come back to, like, so if I was to ever move, I don't know, to California, to New York, I mean, big cities with big opportunities, I will move. But guess what? I know Miami will always be here.
Yeah.
I can always move back. Yeah. I can always have a piece of it here. It doesn't mean, you know, when you leave, you know, I don't know. I just look at it like that.
I know.
But for you, I know I know it's going to be hard in the beginning, but I think after you get settled there and you start to like really make some real big wins and stuff, you'll be like, okay, it was well worth it. You know? And again, worst case scenario, if it don't work, you can always come back.
That's true.
You can always, it's so easy to it's easy to come back. And I know I keep saying it, but it's true. Like, you can always come back. Now, when you come back, the price is going to be a little higher. But because our market is crazy down here in real estate.
Look,
but you can still come back though.
No, you're absolutely right. And I just think that again, sometimes we allow fear of the unknown to rule our decision makings and what we do in our life.
That's real.
And one thing about this is that you have to let the fear go if you're going to take the jump. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, is letting that go and it's embracing that. It's going to be different, but different is good.
Yeah,
different is good.
Different is new.
Yeah,
and having the fear, having the fear in the way can really prevent like how your life could possibly be.
Yeah.
And is that fear that important to get in the way of a possibility of how your life could be on a different level? And it's the worry of this or that, dang, is that big enough to stunt me and say, no, I'm just gonna keep her. I can't worry about that. That is too big for me. I am so minute. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Yeah. So okay, let's see. Alicia 695 says, embrace the changes for your growth.
Amen.
Amen, boy. I'm trying. King Jez Jr. says, so what's leading you? What's your purpose? Do you believe it's God's will or your fleshly desire? Oh, no, it's definitely not my fleshly desire.
Because she don't want to go.
It's definitely not that because I don't even want to go.
Her flesh is telling her to sit her behind right here.
My flesh is saying, stay here. But I think there's been too many things. When this opportunity was even presented to me and my husband, I literally prayed on it immediately. Because I had been thinking about it for at least a year prior. Should we move? We played around with the idea, talked about it a couple times, but when it actually presented itself,
yeah,
it was one of those, Lord, you know me. If you're leaving up to me, I'm not going nowhere. You know your daughter. You feel me? I'm saying know your daughter. You gonna have to push me. You gonna have to show me that I this is where you trying to get me to go. And I need very blatant, very clear vision of what you want me to do.
And y'all better ask God for blatant and clear. Don't be afraid to ask him for blatant, clear breadcrumb by breadcrumb by breadcrumb by breadcrumb trails.
Literally.
If that's what you need. He's not going to be sitting here oh my God, if you ask me that
one more time. No, literally. No. I need multiple examples.
To ask him.
I need you to show me. And I made it very clear. Show me where it's no question. I know it's you talking. That's what I need you to do.
Yeah.
And he literally did it within a week of me asking.
Yeah.
Then he did it again 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Then he did it again within that week. And it was one of those girl, now you just playing with him. Now you just asking him dumb behind questions. Just say you don't want to go. Yeah. just blatantly tell him, no, Father, I'm not gonna listen to you.
No, I'm not finna agree.
I'm not finna agree with nothing you got going on. I know that you know best.
My future.
But I'm gonna ignore that. And I can't ignore it. That's just where I can't ignore it. Especially with when you have people around you, whether they're friends, whether they're family, who are just constantly pouring his word into you and just reminding you that you are his, and that when you ask for something, he's going to answer. It may not be how you want it.
Yeah.
And it may not be when you want it, but he answers. He answered, and I can't ignore what I heard. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Asked for it.
I asked for it. He answered. And even though I had pushback, I'm out of here.
We all have pushback, and that's cool. You know what I mean?
I gotta trust it. And like Angie said, you can always go, but you can always go somewhere else. This is not an indefinite. This is not final.
Yeah, it's not.
So I miss everybody. I miss my family. I miss the relationships that I've built and the people and the things that I'm kind of used to.
Yeah.
But this is a new journey, and this is a journey that I'm gonna go through with me and my husband, and we'll just make new memories, and we'll have our stuff will just grow. And I pray that this is what we needed. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you get stuck in a situation or in a space in your life. I don't like to say a situation necessarily, but a space in your life where you're not really, you're wondering what's happening. Yeah. Why is this happening? Why? And you need to be shaken up. And I needed to be shaken up.
Yeah.
That's all I can say without telling my business. You feel what I'm saying? I needed to be shaken up. So that's what it is.
King said, Read that for me.
King Jez Jr., you moving with your mate. God will be done. Be safe. Be safe. Bring back wisdom to help out with our culture. God spreading his 144,000 across all four corners.
Yeah.
Go feed his lost sheep. God bless.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Hope Shay in Miami.
Goodbye. It's like Dwayne and Ron on different world. You
Trip
know
talk.
what?
I don't know how goodbye finna be in. You know, like how you guys are seeing us right now on IGTV, like top and bottom like this. Like it would be like that when she goes out of town as well.
Yes.
You know, on IG and then on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. You guys will see a split screen of us still kind of side by side how we was doing during the height of pandemic.
Yes, exactly.
So if you guys
exactly
go to our
like
YouTube,
that.
you will see how it looks when we are in different places, but we still get it done. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Hopefully our days still stay the same. We really won't know until things get settled for her. But my most important focus right now for her is making sure when she get there, she gets her foot on the ground and get it done. And if we have to be on a different day or different time, we will be. And it's a different time zone as well. So we'll figure it out. But I think the most important thing is for her behind to get there safely and start in everything she's supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I look forward to her. Yes, it's gonna be sad, but I know when she steps away from this city and really moves, it's for something big. And for that, I clap that on because I know anything can happen. Anything is bound to happen when you take a leap of faith and do something that you just have no idea, you know?
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys for the well wishes. And again, when it comes closer, y'all will know, but it is soon.
Yeah.
So
Very
we did want to bring that up.
And we'll give y'all the date for sure.
Let's see. We have hit our hour. We're gonna do one more.
Yeah, we hit our hour. But I want to tell people too, if you're in a career, like if you're in a career little change and you're trying to like jump and leap in your careers and switching careers, because Shayla may be moving out of town to do a new life.
But you are also
I am in the middle of, girl, what is you doing? What are you doing? Like, but then I have to apply the same information that I gave you about you can always come back to Miami. I can always be a real estate agent. I could be a real estate agent until I'm 80 years old if I wanted to. Yeah. You know, I can always get a career somewhere. I can always work for money. You know what I mean? Lord, because people just be, you know, they don't know what they be thinking about. You can always get a job and you know, support yourself and have income. But when you have things that just come out of the blue, like for me, y'all know I am in Christian hip hop, like going into music, being a rapper for God, like, well, let me say this, being a rapper, but for God. You know how that sounds to the masses, like, girl, no, like, you're in your 30s, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Focus on your career. It's like, no, I just want to jump and leap. Like, I want to do this. Like, it's too easy for me not to do. Like, I have to do this. It is on my brain. He has showed me. I have asked. Shayla said she has asked, baby. I have y'all don't know. I have asked. And I'm like, you sure? You sure? Like, I can just do this like for fun, but you sure you really want me to like
pursue?
Like, really, like, put all my eggs and like throw all of my resources, like, just do it. Yes, Miami. Do it. So for those who thinking about career switching, if it's on you heavy, man, one, of course, you pray, you make sure you get those answers you want. Ask for them immediately. Don't be saying to my, oh, in 2 months give me the answer. No, this week I need to see.
Answer. Yeah, don't
tomorrow.
Be afraid to ask.
Sometimes you say this week he'll give it to you tomorrow, but be ready. Be ready to see that, and just don't be afraid, y'all. I think, you know, being afraid to move, being afraid to switch careers, not knowing how this junk finna go. Like, absolutely. I have no idea what's ahead of me. I have no idea if it's going. I have no idea, but the visions that I have in my mind, you know, is so clear to me. Like, I see it, you know, and it's like, what if, like, that stuff I'm seeing? Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like
we talk about this all the time, y'all. So
y'all just man, while we live in this life, there's no age too old. There's no career you're so deep in that you can't just maneuver because you have a heart to do something else. There's no city that's too big enough for you to just move and leave one or the other one. There's no limits. Is what we're trying to. No limit. There's no limits in life. There's no ceilings that you can't break and throw it away. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, who said that?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
that's all I have to.
And I'm just gonna read a
say.
comment from King Jess before we close out, y'all. King Jess Jr. says, and this was to you, Miami. You the boom. Heard your music. I'm a fan. Poetry flowing from your Holy Spirit. Keep pumping. You no longer live. Christ lives in you. And again, y'all. So me, Angie, and
thank you for that.
Angie, and we all appreciate y'all kind words. And
yes.
Again, we hope that these conversations, these talks, are not just for us.
Yeah.
But they're for y'all, and for everybody, just to talk through some things in life. We all go through stuff. Sometimes we don't have the support systems that we would necessarily like and or love or whatever, but you find them in others. You find them in,
and God sent them in different forms, in different ways, in different whatever.
Exactly.
And I know Shayla is grateful for it. Yep. I'm grateful for it. You guys got to be grateful for it. When you sit there feeling like nobody not rooting you on, you better look around and see who is and be grateful for that.
Absolutely.
And before we go, I did want to give a big shout out to I got a gift today in the mail. A birthday gift in the mail today. And this book is Live in Grace, Walk in Love, a 365-day journal by Bob Goff.
Why do I feel like I heard this like yesterday?
You did?
Yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, so I just got this book in the mail. I'm going to show y'all too. It's a big birthday gift. And Lisa sent this to me.
What's up, Lisa? Aww,
I know.
She's so
sweet. She is. Let me tell y'all about God placing people in your life for the season that you need them. And on your journey as you're growing, and how some people are going to fall off and some people are going to come on in and continue to be there with you or whatever, and vice versa. You're going to fall off in some people's life too, and you're going to be planted to be able to be in other people's lives as well. Lisa is one of those people, and she gets it, she got it, she knows it. You feel me? But this book, I cannot wait to dive into it. It's a how do you say daily type of thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you.
And you read it every day, and it has a date at the top, and I can't even think of the word right now. My mind is such on brain fart. But it's a daily bread, like
like your daily read, like when you go on the Bible app, something like that.
Yeah. Daily read. It comes with all these questions, and I'm ready to dive into March the 3rd, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna read up the March 1st, but I may say that for next year and just let it go. But yeah, so new book alert. If you guys want to get one of these, I'll let y'all know. But she say it's so good. And Live in Grace, Walk in Love, a 365-day journal. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. This should be a great one. I can't wait to dive into this one. So to all my believers out there, it's believed. It's a Christian-based book, and scriptures are in here. And I just want to say, I already told her thank you 1,000 times. Well, thank you enough, I meant. So I want to tell her online publicly, Lisa, thank you so much for this book. And I cannot wait to dive into this. And yeah, don't just talk about love, walk in love. And baby, we all need to be reminded, because this is what, when people be like, I want to be more like Jesus, it's not about, all these checklists of what we do, what we don't do. Mm-hmm. The main thing about being like Jesus is loving people.
Yep.
Work on that first before you tell somebody else about what they should be doing and not doing. Mm-hmm. Work on being perfect in love first. Yeah. You're never going to get there anyway. So work on that before you say, look at this person, look what they're doing. You can't even love right. You trying to tell people to do all this. Look, girl, they not for that, but I want to get into it, but I can't. Cause we over our hour. So,
oh my goodness,
y'all, if y'all want to get this book and read along with me, go ahead, order it. This is on Amazon, and so yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna summing up for the end for the night.
We are done.
We appreciate y'all.
Oh my God, I had like 5 more topics, but we out of time.
Again, because it's our birthday, we appreciate y'all for joining. Obviously we'll document some stuff what we do this weekend.
I know. For those who just getting in, we are I think I just saw Mission
Pisces babies. And
maybe he came in and came
we
out.
just hope that y'all we hope that just like us, that as you all get older and you reach New Year's, you continue to constantly just trust and believe and ask him when you need guidance.
Yeah.
Ask when you need guidance. Ask him. Don't be afraid to ask him. We're all going to go through stuff. We're always going to have our seasons, but just go through your life unfearful as best as you can. You know what I'm saying? And when you are fearful,
y'all better keep that thing. Y'all heard what I said in my new song, God Don't Play About Me? Hang them fears up, baby, and keep it cool. You gotta let them go. They would be your absolute worst enemy.
Yes, absolutely.
Fears is the worst enemy you can ever have. It's already the little raggedy little enemy already we gotta deal with. Like one of his little guns. His tools. Yeah, one of his little tools, guns or whatever is fear. Like we gotta be able to take part of it. It ain't just all him. Like we gotta take control and say, you know what? I'm a part of this too. I gotta make some moves. You know what I mean? Like I can't just be stuck in this portal of fear and you're not moving. So
all right, y'all. So we'll see y'all next week. Same time.
My birthday is Friday. Shayla's birthday is Saturday.
Y'all make sure y'all hit us up in the comments those days. We will be back again next week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
8:30 p.m. again. And I think that's it.
Cheers, child.
We love y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, make sure if you are not following Brains and Beauty Times 2 page, make sure you go and do that as soon as you sign out of this live.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click follow. And make sure that y'all share. If y'all can share this live or share a post or whatever in your stories, whatever, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. We love to meet new faces and meet new people every week. We love to see some of these names that we see every week, but we also love to see the new names that are popping in that we've never seen before. Yeah. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're gonna make sure we turn up, Trill.
You know what we don't have for our page? A cash app for our page.
We don't. I know.
We need to get one.
We gotta get one.
I could give us a little coffee drink,
you know, something like that. That'd be
a little something.
So, all right, y'all. But anyway, we out. Gonna get this weekend started early. We'll holler at y'all
early.
A little early, not too early, because
I'm starting Friday on my birthday. Because tomorrow
I'm starting. I don't normally drink this early. I'm starting because, baby, I'm never gonna be this age again.
I'm starting to Rudy Root. On Friday, honey, when I wake on March 4th, honey, because
Alicia's birthday just passed. So happy belated.
I know.
Happy belated.
Happy belated to everybody who has already had a birthday, and happy birthday to those who are approaching.
So, wishing y'all all the best. And we
next
got this thing.
See y'all in my stories.
Love
or
y'all.
whatever. Bye.
Bye.